I did not realize how fun it would be to be an entrepreneur and grow a company. And 5 years later, to still be learning and excited about the challenges, it's such a thrill.
One of the hardest things is when things are not going the way you want them to go. Keeping your head in the game and keeping your focus on the fact that there is a way out, that there will be a better future, and that you are the right person to get you there.
I've had to train my mind and my body to be successful running around the globe and maintaining the pace, and maintaining a pace with a younger group of individuals at my organization to be able to run a company of this size.
Once you get over a certain hurdle, and that one big hurdle is profitability. The big issue is scale, but how do you scale? You get pulled in a lot of different directions as CEO, and the biggest thing is to focus on what you do well and keep doing it over and over again until you scale properly.
Go with your gut. If you feel that the person is not a good cultural fit, no matter how experienced they are, do not hire them. If you follow your gut, you're probably going to be right 100% of the time.
The biggest day-to-day challenge is how to allocate resources to the right projects, or the right to get the right outcomes for our customers and our shareholders. That's a constant challenge.
The best way to deal with tough decisions is to make them simple. You've got fiduciary duty to your investors and your employees. You have values you need to maintain as a person and values you hold with your customers, and you need to make the right decision that you see as a leader.
Many people often will try to hold on and think there'll be some magic reversal of a trend or of an issue. We found it is much better to just take the medicine and deal with the problem right away and not expect something to happen that probably is never going to happen.
Recruit the best people, retain the best people, motivate the best people. Managing that process of recruitment, retention, and motivation is my biggest challenge and where I spend most of my time.
It's hard to stay focused, but at Madison Logic we've been around for 10 years. And we've got an excellent management team, and we think big picture, and we think long term. Once you have a cohesive strategy, you're able to execute and look at the day-to-day results, but you keep your eye on the prize.
No matter how bad the news, you need to tell everyone. Keeping that information drives a wedge between you and others. And sometimes it's okay. Sometimes you solve the problem and you never need to tell people. But there'll be some occasions where the bad situation gets worse and you end up being forced to tell people later.
One of the things we've always had is a clarity of vision and a clarity of our core values. That separates the short-term opportunity from being long-term greedy. To remind ourselves as a company what our mission is and what our global vision is.
Make sure that everybody's involved in the key decisions of the company. We wrote down a set of founding principles when the company was started that we'll pull out on many occasions and say, is what we're faced with, is it consistent with those original principles?
One of the tools that I use is something called Rockefeller Habits. His whole business, from his competitive advantage to his mission, to his 10-year goals, 5-year goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, and what him and his team needed to do was on that one page. Sometimes you just have to say no to great ideas.
It's so important to focus on what are the top 5% most important things that I can be doing right now. Having the right plan and knowing what that top 5% that I need to be doing and what my team needs to be doing, that's what makes it so easy to say no to things that don't matter.
Everyone wants to deal with the CEO, so you try to delegate it as much as you can, but when you bring in a lot of institutional investors and partners, they all want a piece of your time, so it's very, very challenging.
Turn it off. There might be 1,000 things on my to-do list, but at 11 o'clock, no more work, because it's going to be there tomorrow and the world is not going to end. And when I go on vacation, don't check emails, don't take calls. I'm still working on it.
Staying focused on the things that are really important and not getting distracted is a challenge for every company. And we deal with that by basically bringing our employees into the boardroom. Our employees own a piece of our business and we treat them like investors. They know what our big picture strategy is, where the company needs to be going. And if our small initiatives that we're pursuing veer off that path, they're going to let us know about it.